Hey folks, so thank you so much for signing up for our Build Your Professional Signature Brand Voice Agent. And this session will take place on Wednesday evening. So right now I will go through with you some of the pre-work that you can do before Wednesday so that on Wednesday you get the best possible experience in the 90 minutes. I prepared a template for you and there are two options to go about doing this template. First is to let Claude interview you. Why? Because most people don't know how to describe comprehensively and in a robust manner how we sound like. So basically, uh, Claude, when you run this particular instructions, Claude will actually give you 10 questions, and after 10 questions, they will write out how you sound like for you. And tomorrow, we with that document of how you sound like, we will do our AI agent together. Okay. The second option is to fill in yourself. So I've given you a template. You just need to fill up the brown color parts yourself. Option two will take a little bit longer time. And it's really up to you whether you want to do option one or option two. So let me show you how option one looks like. So option one looks like this. What you need to do is to copy and paste. You see I write here, copy from here, right? Then stop copying here. What you need to do is to, for just copy this and then go to Claude, paste. You can feel free to use Sonnet 4.6 or you can use our Opus 4.8. Does not matter. I think both work brilliantly well as well. So after you copy and paste, you just click enter. They will ask you question by question. So you just need to answer the question as it goes along. Okay. So the first question is paste two or three things you've actually written. Can be from WhatsApp messages, can be from your LinkedIn, it can be from even voice notes. Like I'm recording this right now. I can actually download the entire video and feed it to my notebook LM for the entire transcript to be out. Okay, here you must take note. Let's make it as authentic as possible, defined as the raw version, right? Let's try to not have any AI in it because we want the AI to sound like you. And I do understand from feedback from the last 2 to 3 years, a lot of people, they already started using AI to help them write their LinkedIn. So that part of the data set, right, may not already sound like them. So as much as possible, get things that sound like you, like how you naturally speak, how you naturally write. That would be great. So basically, they will ask you 10 questions, just answer all 10 and you are good to go. Okay. So let me go back to the document. So it's pretty straightforward. At the end of the 10 questions, right, they will actually come up with the particular brand voice agent document, like how you sound like, how you don't sound like. If you scroll down to the end of this particular Word document, you will see my version of it. So make sure when you end the session, you get something that looks like my version of it in terms of the structure. Option two, right, is basically quite straightforward. You just fill up the brown parts. So after you fill out the brown parts, you will end up with a document and just keep the document safely. We will go through it together on Wednesday evening, okay? Okay, last but not least, I want to show you what the finished example should look like. This is a very simplified example, one of my first versions. So after you reiterate, right, you end up with the actual very long version I'm using for my actual skill right now. Okay, but so far, no worries. We use the short version first because the idea is not to end up with the perfect version the first time around. You want to end up with a working version the first time around. Then after that, we reiterate so that it sounds more and more like you with more data. It grows smarter, you grow smarter, and it's a very good feedback loop. Okay, so at the end of it, what you should get when you finish the session, it should look something like that. Yeah. Okay, so do your best to finish this. Don't overthink. My suggestion is please don't overthink. The best answers are usually by instinct. Do not also expect something perfect. We are not going for perfect. We are going for progression. Okay, so let me know how it goes for you, and ideally before Wednesday 7:30, finish this entire exercise so that you get the best experience during the actual session itself. I'll see you on Wednesday. Until then, stay safe.